Hey y'all, I'm reading First Corinthians chapter 14, and Paul gave them a letter, right, and was telling them how they should worship so that everything is done in decency and order. And here's what it says, chapter 14, verse 26. Well, my brothers and sisters, let's summarize. When you meet together, one will sing, another will teach, another will tell special revelation God has given, one will speak in tongues, and another will interpret what is said. But everything that is done must strengthen all of you. No more than two or three of you should speak in tongues. They must speak at one time, and someone must interpret what they say. But if no one is present who can interpret, they must be silent in church meetings and speak in tongues to God privately. Let two or three people prophesy, and let the others evaluate what is said. But if someone is prophesying and another person receives a revelation from the Lord, the one who is speaking must stop. In this way, all who prophesy will have a turn to speak, one after the other, so that everyone will learn and be encouraged. Remember that people who prophesy are in control of their spirit and can take turns. For God is not a God of disorder, but of peace, as in all the meetings of God's holy people. So, that sounds like to me, he just gave us the ordinance of what church and worship should be at a service. It also says that women should not speak during church meetings. It is improper for them to speak. They should be submissive, just as the law says. If they have any questions, they should ask their husbands at home, for it is improper for women to speak in church meetings. So it's telling us right here. Now, I don't know if that's just a personal, I don't know if that was based off what was going on in the times back then, because as you can see, we currently have people, women, of course, who preach and who minister. And even Deborah was a judge. God ordained her to be a judge over Israel back in the Old Testament. So I'm not really sure about that part, but it's in the Word. So I'm going to assume that this is true. But I just like the fact that he gave some type of ordinance for how it's supposed to be conducted when multiple people have an opinion in the church, or have a revelation, or have something that they want to teach or learn, or that they want to bring to the forefront for everybody to understand and congregate and speak about or learn about. Because y'all make it so difficult to have a different opinion or a different viewpoint when God has given everybody a different brain. So I don't know why we can't have civil conversations instead of everything having to be, well, the Bible says this and I've read this and God told me. Why can't it says it can be done decency and in order? Why is everybody ready to shoot everybody in the face because they think that what they think is the only thought that could be thought? That's why I read it, because y'all take it too far. Y'all take it too far on this app.